Welcome. My name is Alex Fairbanks, Senior Editor for Global Contexts Incorporated. This first series of Slidecasts will introduce key concepts of this guide that will help make your transition to Sweden successful. I will familiarize you with the layout and start the presentation focusing on what I think are the three most important subjects. Marmot has expanded their business by implementing new database servers and manufacturing warehouse in Stockholm, Sweden. This will ultimately expand Marmot's sales to a global scale. You have been selected to go overseas and help kickstart your company to achieve financial success outside the United States. The first part of this series will include several important concepts of your transition: Sweden's currency, family, and gestures. Currency is an important resource that must be learned in order to effectively run a business. The Swedish krona is the currency of Sweden. The code for krona is SEK, which is US's version of USD. The symbol for krona is KR, and this is US's equivalent to the dollar sign. It has been this currency since 1873 and was issued by the Swedish Central Bank. Coins in circulation are 1 krona and 5 and 10 kronar. The banknotes are in denominations of 20, 500, 100, and 500 kronar. The exchange rate for Swedish krona equals 0.12 USD. It is important to keep up to date on the exchange rates in order to make important financial decisions. When you begin the hiring process, it's important to understand Sweden's workforce laws. Swedish families are provided some of the world's best care for their children. The father or mother are entitled to be absent from work until their children reach the age of 18. The parents can reduce their workload by 25% until their child reaches 8 years of age, which is considered a formal age for school. There are 480 days of parental allowance, which is provided to both parents. Further, they are granted 60 days off per year to care if their child gets sick. You'll notice a very family-friendly environment in many establishments, and the trains will even have a toy and play area for their children. Gestures are an important part of any culture. They vary from country to country. In Sweden, the kiss on the cheek is a big do not. It is also culturally normal not to be introduced through a friend. Expect business personnel to be reserved and serious unless they express that they want a relaxed setting. A firm handshake and eye contact is acceptable, and you should prepare to make the first gesture to greet someone. A man will tip his hat to address a woman in public, and will take it off if a conversation has started. The male guest of honor will sit left of the hostess, while the female guest of honor will sit on the right. It's important not to put your coat on until you're at the doorway or stepping outside. Neglecting this will show that you're anxious to leave early and is disrespectful. If you lift your glass to toast, give eye contact to everyone at the table and say skål. The first person to toast should be the host. Congratulations on completing your first series of Slidecast. You are one step closer to your cultural transition. The second series will focus on the in-depth economics of Sweden along with its language and technology. I'm Alex Fairbanks, and I'll see you next time.